Hey Billy, I wanted to do a video for your squat today. Um, this sounds good to lengthen your rest time. It seems like you want to make sure you take a good big breath with each one. I mean, you're doing heavy squats, so you're going to get more out of breath as you go. I was listening to how you breathe. It looks like you're breathing on each one. Just make sure you really take in some air between each rep. Um, this warm up looks pretty good to me. Um, this warm up app is pretty good. Sometimes it gets a little awkward around certain warm ups, but I think this looks pretty good. And then I would like to look at your video here. If I can get it to go full screen, that would be helpful. All right. So we're still having a tiny bit of knee slide, and I think I've figured out two reasons why. So the first reason is that your knees, whenever you break your knees, and I will play this in kind of slow motion here. Whenever you break your knees, you see how at the bottom position, your knees are kind of are out over your toes, and you have pretty long legs, so your knee is definitely probably going to go past your toe a little bit. But you can see how you really don't get to that position in the bottom of your descent till you get to the whole way down. And so what I want you to do is, as you break, get your knee out just a little further. Because see how you started to sit back there and your knee isn't quite all the way out to your toe? Okay, so when you break from the top, you have to get your knee all the way out to your toe. You're kind of getting it halfway out, and then you're starting to sit. Okay, and the knee is still traveling forward. So in this, from here to here, you have to get your knee farther forward all the way out. But another issue I'm seeing is that on the way down, your weight is actually getting into your heels. And so I'm going to let that play here. And I can see because your toes come off the ground just the slightest little bit. So do you see how you kind of rock back under your toe, your heel there, and your toes come up? That means that you're getting the bar a little behind your midfoot. And then when you go ahead and get to the bottom, you have to rock forward onto your toes, and then your heels come up, which pitches your whole squat forward a little bit and also probably contributes to the knee slide. So what I want you to think about is, we call that the master cue, but keeping the bar right over the middle of the foot. So another way to think about it is, feel your whole foot in contact with the ground through the whole squat, as if you can feel your whole footprint intact with the ground. And that bar is going to stay over midfoot, and you're going to stay entirely in balance on the way down and up, okay? See how you're rocking a little bit forward and back on your feet? Okay, so what I want you to do is I'm actually going to have you take a light squat day today, and I want you to work on that a little bit. These two things, getting the knees forward and staying balanced in your foot. I'm not sure that we'll stay with light squat day. You're almost at that point in your linear progression where you might need a light squat day midweek. But for this time, I want to kind of do it so we can kind of clean this up and work on it and get it moving in the right direction again. So that's what we're going to do for today for your squat. So thanks, Billy.